Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to today's screencast on TED. I'm your host, Morgan Snow. We'll get started by covering a very brief history of TED, and then I'll show you how to utilize TED in your classroom. TED is a nonprofit organization dedicated to ideas worth spreading. It started at a conference in 1984 devoted to technology, entertainment, and design. While TED started as a conference, it has since expanded into TED Talks, which are designed to share what happens at the TED conference with the rest of the world. TED Talks cover a variety of topics and are a great resource that can be utilized in the classroom. To find TED topics for your class, simply log on to TED.com. From there, you can decide whether you want to watch content or read content. I think that most students would prefer to watch TED Talks rather than read content, so put your mouse over the Watch tab. The links of biggest concern to us here are the TED Talks link and the TED Ed Videos link. First, we'll take a look at TED Talks. As the page says, there are over 1,600 talks from which you can choose. To find a video, simply select a topic, select a language, and select a length that you would like the video to be. You can even select from which type of TED event you want your video to come, but that's not of concern to us here. So once you have your filters set up, you can scroll through the various videos before selecting one to view in your classroom. If you'd like to remove one of the filters, simply click the little X next to the filter and that one will go away. When you find a video that you want, click the play button once to launch more information about the video. You'll see that you have the option to watch the video later, mark the video as a favorite, download the video, rate the video, and even view a full transcript of the video. Additionally, you have the option to share the video via Twitter, Facebook, email, or more. Whenever you're ready to begin watching the video, simply click the play button in the center and your video will begin playing. Once the video loads, which it seems to be taking a minute to do here, you have the option of viewing the video in full screen down here at the right, also turning on subtitles for the video, and even taking a look at the transcript of the video once you're inside the video. If you're looking for even more ways to use TED in the classroom, be sure to check out TED Ed. Navigate back to TED.com, and from there go back to the Watch tab, and then select TED Ed Videos. You also have the option of typing ed.ted.com directly into your browser window and it'll bring you right to this page. TED Ed is full of educational content. Under the Lessons tab, you can search for videos that would be appropriate for one individual class lesson by topic here on the left. Under the Series tab, you can take a look at a series of multiple videos that address one topic that would be appropriate for use in a classroom unit. But my favorite feature of TED Ed is this Create a Lesson feature right here in the center. Now to use this feature, you'll have to log into TED.com with an account, and you can do that up here at the top right-hand corner of your screen. You can see that I'm already logged in. And then once you're logged in, just click the Create a Lesson button. It'll prompt you to find a video. Then you'll be able to select a video and do what TED calls flip a video, and that's adding your own questions, notes, and additional resources to the content. So let's say I'm looking for a video on accounting principles. I'll simply type accounting principles into the box and hit enter to search. And I like this first video here, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it. I have the option of previewing the video right in this window, and once I'm sure that the video is what I want, I'll go ahead and click flip this video to begin designing my lesson. Now the first decision that you make whenever you're going to flip a video and design a lesson through TED is whether you want your lesson to be listed and discoverable by the community, or if you'd rather it be private. I'm going to change this setting here to unlisted. And then you can scroll down through the rest of the page and start adding your lesson content. So in this first text box here, you can type an overview of what you want the students to do. You'll see that the video is embedded right in the page. And then you have a couple options over here on the right, something TED calls Think, where you can create multiple choice questions by typing in a question, what color is the instructor's shirt. You add answers such as blue, green, or purple. Then you have to make sure you select the correct answer before you move on. And you'll see now the preview of the question is right here in the window. I'll hit save to save this multiple choice question, and you'll see that you can have up to 15 questions in your lesson. You also have the option of digging deeper by possibly asking a open-ended question here, or providing additional resources to your students that might be out on the internet. If you're not interested in using this particular feature, you can just click the exclude button and it'll go away from your lesson. You can carry over a discussion that's related to your lesson that you could have students participate in. And again, anything that you're not interested in using for your lesson, you can just hit exclude. And then whenever you're ready, you can preview your lesson or just hit this finish flip button. And you'll see that I didn't type anything in the top. So it's giving me an error message. I just have to make sure I fill that out. And then hit finish flip. And my lesson was successfully published. So we'll take a look at one that I had already done today so you can see what it looks like from the student perspective. And that's right here. So my students hypothetically could log into this particular site that I could share with them via email or any other way I could send them a link. They'll read my Let's Begin sample lesson telling them to watch the video on the accounting equation below. They'll click play to watch the video. And then they can answer a series of questions. What color was the instructor's shirt? Obviously, I'd use questions more content related if it were for a real classroom. And then under the Dig Deeper section, I would instruct my students to take a look at the following resources that go along with the video, and they can simply just click those links. It'll open a new page in the browser to more resources that discuss that same concept. So that's just a very brief overview of how you would use TED Ed to create a lesson. That's all the time we have for today. I hope that you found this screencast to be beneficial. And to get started using TED in your classroom, make sure you check out TED.com. Thanks for listening.